Rightio, we're back with some Modulus. I haven't played this for a bit, and there's been a few updates since. So I'm looking forward to the Coolant stuff is where I was up to, and that's where some of the big patches have come in. So that is awesome, and some tech tree stuff. Right, so the tech tree. The stamper has been changed too. And I'm up to a lot of the yellow data shards. That's pretty much where I'm up to a lot of stuff. Here we go, upgrade yellow buildings to second floor. Let me do that one. And third floor. I've got a bunch of data shards. I was saving them for some stuff maybe, but cranes I'm okay on right now. Okay, this is the drone stuff. I'll upgrade the coolant efficiency. I've got advanced cutter. Here we are, the advanced cutter is more precise. You can manually decide to cut between every voxel of the shape. Okay. Yeah, right. And their coolant advanced stamper will be the same, won't it? 2 stamps over multiple, and it needs coolant. Die mixer speed. Oh yeah, that'd be a good one. Faster freighters. Right. Supplied drones 3. I'll just see what else is available first. Cranes I wasn't interested in. So Android assembly and right. Might do that. Alright. Let's have a look. Now, it's been a while since I've played this, so I'm trying to remember. I bought some machines, plonked them down. I was like, that's where we're going to, yeah, these were the ones. Superior core facilities small. I lost my momentum, didn't I? Well, we need these yellow modules. This is where we're going to start making this yellow stuff. Right, so I don't know if this is going to be the island we put them on. This pigment is coming out much quicker now. Pigment. Or the paint. Dye. I'm going to have a look at my yellow facilities because I think they're all upgraded. So it's making luminol. I'm a bit, don't know what to do. I think I need to make more luminol. So the yellow, I pinned these here because these are the module challenges I was working on. I thought I could do these ones next because this will give me more yellow stuff. I might do that, get my brain back in working order. So these, it's bringing luminol and it's bringing in yellow pigment. So I think I need to make more luminol, and luminol is made in here, and it needs oil and luminite. And luminite reactors are made here. So, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lumite reactors running. And they're all here and there. So I think to make these I need blue pigment and oil. No, but yeah, I want to make more luminol. Make more lumite. So blue pigment refinery production line. Yeah, right. Yeah, I do think I'm going to need to make more that's making blue pigment. This is maxed out. What's the these are backed up. Only that one's on a 4. Oh, I may have overcommitted my belt output. if they're outputting, oh, because I've now some recipe updates. So 45, so that's 90. Yeah, okay. So I've got heaps of blue pigment being made. Here's what we'll do. So that'll be 180 that way. Let's you gotta bear with me while I remember a few things. So actually, that's going to help that. So that'll be the same everywhere, won't it? Yeah. There's a couple of other spots where I'm doing this. Let me just go and have a look. Here. That is going that way. This whole production line's just backed up, which is probably not going to worry about it here. But there are a few spots where I can. Over here will be one of them. Same here. So okay, so now that should result in more going over this way. I do split it again. I reckon here $45, $90. Sorry, I can do 3 and 3. I could do a separate 2, but we'll get faster belts soon too, so that'll help with it. So that should help with this. There's still a build up here, like a backup. Sort of. It's just been so long since I've played, I have forgotten a few things. However, going back over here, and I'm going to check, this is where I was. So this is coming through plentiful now. The blue. So if I want to make more Lumite, I used to know by looking at this what was what, but now I'm a bit lost. This area annoys me. might... How many points have I got? I've got 3. So I'd have to purchase 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so if I was to just do this, how do I copy again? I just highlight, don't I? Yeah. Oh, over here, right. Copy. Let's try this. Right, so starting off with, it's going to get rid of some of this. These are incoming belts. I just realised I've got an appointment to go to soon, so that sort of is a bit annoying. That's blue incoming there, and then that's all good, and they all that looks correct. So if I was to copy the whole lot again, everything except that's in the way there. What about if we move I would need at least, that'd be right there. Oh, hold on. That's in the way there. So frustrating. That's alright, I can stagger it here. There is a... What's this over here? Oh no, that's alright. The belts, when they're being copied, sometimes look like they're disconnected. I put this... Or like this, actually, there. I may shift these across. I should check. Yeah, that's all good. Because if I'm going to have... Where's their belts? It's 120 in. Right, so if I had... So I've got to sort this out to at least there. Right. So 16. I started off... Do I have enough resources? Each one of these needs 120. They're outputting 3. That's 1. actually would need... No, I don't have enough on here. Is there any over here? No. Oh, I may have overcommitted what I thought I could... I may have to ship some in then. Or maybe... Well, how many can we get? How many is on here? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is hard to count. Let's do it here. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So 8, 16. So I can only do 4 lines from here. That's not much at all. I thought I would have been there. Well, that's frustrating. Is there a... There's a few more there. Is there in the tech tree extractor? Minus speed. Here we are. I need 480 yellow to do it. So then that upgrade there would mean, honestly, I could still only get 4 this side here. So I can currently build one of these setups and I got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's do this. I didn't think that through, did I? But I can start at least. Oh, hold on. Right. Let's do this like that. one, that's two. Let's get that's four. That one. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this is tough. Might have to do this one over here. And do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. That doesn't even count that stuff. Right, but now we're waiting on the blue coming in. So this is going to be I'm going to need to make blue pigment for this. And then so I need another one of these over here. Probably only half. Right, but we're going to leave it here. I'll have to come back because I forgot I've got an appointment and my timing is terrible. Rightio, we're back now. Let's continue on with what I was doing now. I wanted some blue. Was I going to bring pigment in or dye? Where am I? I'm over here, aren't I? Yep. I think I'm going to siphon off a bit of each. I reckon I might take half. So that's still more than I can. I'll do that way, and then these ones this way. I don't know if I've got the room to do it though. I can move everything down 1, 2 maybe. So I did that. Okay. That's that. So what I might do is take half of that one half of that one, I think I've screwed up here. The output, it's 3. That's better. Right, so now I can bring that across. And then this is a tricky bit. I think it'll have to come across here. And that's going all the way over to here. I think I'll put a, well, I can probably do it here. Oh, it's too long. Right. Perfect. And then these need to over here we need a drone port for those. I might just put it there. And then where's our so I'm creating, that's what I'm making here. If I grabbed this, let's do number 2, no, number 4. So that. Trying to rotate it. It's forgotten all my keystrokes. That's what I was trying to do. Mirror it. Perfect. So this new one, to that one, and it's going to be load and drop off. So this will be outgoing 6. Right. Now these they're all going to be upgraded. Everything seems okay at the moment. So 4 should be getting, here it comes. It's luminol. So I reckon what I might do is over here. Where is it? It's like this. This one here. No. I think it's this one down here. Yeah, so this one. So what have we got here? It needs yellow pigment and luminol. Frater will. And Frater Lisa. Yellow pigment. So these looks very slow. I need to make more yellow pigment by the looks of it. This one needs to be upgraded, and I'm missing those modules. And where are they coming from? I've got a mistake here, I think. It needs that one. What's going on here? Oh, it comes this way. Aha. That was one I added. That's just a belt issue, so that'll make a little bit more. So can I improve my yellow pigment refineries? Solarite. You're our solarite? Oh, that's supposed to be... Oh, I need a splitter there. Well, that'll be stopping quite a bit of production. I was doing some fiddling here a while ago, so... Right, I should be fixing a few things soon. So I should be making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7. 7 times 7.5, 7 times 7.5. 52.5, so that's a bit. This is a receiving hub that I've never used. Alright. So we're a bit slow at the moment. Now I think I've probably got the same issue here, where I've got 2 lots. I actually think some could be going this way and some going that way. Do I have enough? I do have enough blue pigment coming in. Right, I reckon let's attempt, holy moly, this one. So basically, slice a block into 4, run it through the yellow, the blue, and the monochrome. So I've got this coming in. I would say it's been a while, so bear with me while I remember what I've got to do. So I'm going to have $120 max 30. Right, so one of these coming in, and then I want a cutter. That I'm going to do it later. So this is outputting 30. So do I want to have a second one come in? So I've got 60 coming in, and I want to cut it like that. Then I want to split it into 4. So that's going to go there. Because it's coming out at 240. No, hold on. Because now my belt speed is... Yeah, okay. So what I've got to do is... Right, so that's coming at 30, going out at 120, because my belt speeds are 120. Then I want to paint one blue, one yellow. So how would I get some more pigment? Like this. That one there. And these are coming out at 120, so that's 60. Well, it only does 30. So I'm over... Hold on. That comes in at... I'm making 30. 30's coming out. So 30's going in, 120 is going out. Then I split it into 60, and that needs 30. So do I... Okay, so that's making... It's making 60 yellow, which I want that cut into 4. So it's coming out as 120. Then I need to do the same with the blue dye. I need to get some blue dye over here. Let's have a look. right. Kind of want to do this again. Deconfigure this. Maybe not. Trying to see if I understand what I'm doing. I put copy that. Like that. And then the, what did I want? The a splitter. And then I probably I want to cut. That's good. Yeah, it'd be 60. That's going to be the same. And then that's going to be another cut one. And then this will be the monotoner. It's 60, so it's, I don't need to split it. And then it will get cut. So, alright, so then this the so I need 1, 2, and this one will be 1, 2, and this one will be to there. I think. Yep. Now I might move these over here. And then this. Will be that one. And that one. And then this will be that one. My yellow one's off. Right, and now the blue and the white ones I'll probably do up here or over here. Might do up here. So the blue will be like that, and that. That'll be, oh, we'll just do it. So I could flip it, but it doesn't matter. That goes like that. That, and like, I'm gonna just reset that again, make sure it's working. Right, and then I want to get that over there, but and this should be
New module created.
perfect. Sweet. And then that, I just want to get, I can use this here. I do need more blue coming in. Can I fix that? I'm running low on blue pigment, aren't I? Rhoda Carroll. Looks like we need to be making more blue pigment. I think there's enough room here. Because what I've got here, what I really want is the minor speed's 480. That's a bit, isn't it? Because I'll get $120, $240, $360. Whereas I think we need that's the yellow paint. Advanced refinery. What have we got here? We make, that's a blue pigment. Why am I looking at yellow? because I'm getting distracted, that's why. What's going on here? I've made a mistake. So that's a basic refinery. Yeah, this is what I've got, these ones. I'm making these. I'm making all that. Yellow buildings now be upgraded to 4th floor. So I need 60 more for that. Interesting. I think I need to be making this yellow data shards. So I reckon I think I'm at a point where I need to redo a lot of stuff because I don't need to be making the grey data shards anymore by the looks of it. Like I can repurpose because I need to make more blues to make the yellows. So I need to be making this stuff. There's a lot that he's doing, isn't there? And I think sort of I got the monument. It says keep this frequency open to receive further instructions for its purpose, but what I don't understand is, do I still need to keep all the production lines? Because they're just doing nothing, and that's pigment I could be using. Like, it's the same with my challenges. Do I still need to be making these objects? Because it's not giving me anything except how many I made. So I can repurpose those whole production lines. Which, for me, gets down to these blue, because we're mixing the blue and the yellow together. And to make well, I suppose the blue doesn't matter, but it's the yellow stuff. I think I don't need to be doing them anymore because I need the yellow to make the next things. So I'm going to make so in other words, on this level here, everything I'm making here, so these ones are fine. So what's the problem? Why isn't this making anymore? What happened? Is it just slow? It's the blue pigment that's I'm running out of. Yeah, alright, okay. Yeah, I think yeah, so getting back to this, I'm not making enough blue pigment. I think I could, for all intents purposes, these aren't getting used here, but they're still getting used for here, and it's just making those to go over here. So that's these ones here are challenges. That's these three, that one, and that one, I think. Yep. So if I was to so that was that one, that was that one, and that one. If I do that, they'll just back up here, and then I've got some here as well. Right, so that'll, I'm just using up this solite that's here. The blue pigment, I mean. So they're going to just stop producing now. So this blue pigment will back up in a second once all this is all backed up. But I reckon if that's the case, we could just get rid of all this. That's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to tear it all down. Well, do I still need... Alright, so over here, I wanted to make just making yellow stuff. I got that blue coming down here because I wanted to get... Why do I have this? That's where I made a mistake. That wasn't supposed to be there. That goes there, but... No, that wasn't supposed to go... This was the output heading over. Right. I wanted the blue pigment coming over here so that these are producing all of these. And possibly I'm going to tear down what I don't need and all the module challenges. So these three here, I'm going to tear those down because I've completed them. So the block, that and that. So that's that one, that's that one, and that one. Okay. So it's pretty much all of this. Part of that, so I need to leave that alone. because this was part of that. Yep, so I don't need that. God, that's complicated, isn't it? Now this is the yellow paint coming in, the yellow pigment. So there must have been something there. That's the pigment coming in here, and then it goes that way, and this is extra coming up to here. Now these are some blocks. Right. So I've got here now. This one, I've got all this blue coming in. Do I still need these modules being made? So it looks like it's this one, and this one. So I don't need that one anymore, because they are all done, right? Right, so that's one of them. This is the other one, that's that one. Leave that there for a sec. I'll leave that there. And this was part of this one, which this is the final bit. That's the return path to here, but I might ditch that. Right. So we'll have a look at that again in a sec, but the whole point of what I've done there is there is a backup of the blue now, so these should be being made properly. These three I got rid of. I'm not worried about those ones. So I got rid of those, I got rid of those, I got rid of those. So maybe I'll start making, now that I've got the blue there, I should make these and these. Or no. Let's just go back to this. So we're going to have that's more than a beltful, but anyway. I'm going to bring this all the way up over to here. This is all, I've got blue stuff here. I think the blue, it's only needed here, isn't it? Oh, no. Wrong one, this one here. Right, that'll just bring it in directly. Right, I'm going to just ditch all of these. Start from scratch. That's 4, that's 4, that's 4, and I've got another 4 here. Okay, so how are we going here too? We've got plenty of blue coming in now. The yellow sometimes I get a bit stuck on what to do. All right, looking at the picture, that's 1, that's 2, and then that's 3, and that popped down to the middle. Will probably be these two pieces here. So maybe I split the block into that and that, dye those 3, dye 1/3 of the block, and then cut it into 3 more, stamp out that, cut that. We can all make it with 1 block. So let's just start down here. And it's been a while since I've played the game, so I'm all flustered knowing all the keys. Right, so now we've got 60 coming out, and I'm going to put a cutter. And I'm going to, so now this is going to require, because this is a 12 by 4 by 3. This is going to be the hardest one, because I'm going to need coolant to make that one work. That's frustrating. That one I can make. It's just this one is bigger. It's going to require the next advanced assembler. And that's, well, we'll do it and we'll work out how to get the coolant over here. We'll just build it. So I wanted to do this. So it's going to be outputting at 120. Trying to think. I might do this. Yeah, because that one is a final piece. then I would so output's 120, so this would be 60, and then the painter I need right, so I'm going to bring this doing it the wrong direction. I wish there was a pull belt option. Okay, and then I need to cut this into 3, and then I'm going to split it. Thing is, I want a 3-way split, but I can't get that. So this is where I need my advanced assembler. Is that right? Yep. Oh, I could do that. Interesting. Needs coolant. Yep. I know it needs coolant. Right. Actually, I don't think I want to do that there. I'm going to just use a cutter and do that. And I'm going to split it. And put a monotoner there. And then split that. And then I'll have an assembler here that I'll do yeah, like that. Yeah, that's right. So then this will be that shape, and then you're going to need another advanced assembler. Oh, it's annoying, isn't it? So if I only wanted to use one advanced assembler, and do the final construction. So that monotones everything. makes the 4. That makes, so I want to take here. So these are the two. Makes the 4. So if I make a, yeah, like that. So I did that, and then that there. And that's one piece. Then here, I reckon I do, actually, yeah, hold on. No. Get rid of that. And I put this here. And then the output of that, I split. And now this will make the final product, but I'll need to bring coolant in for it. So now that I've done that, I might just do that, right? Oh wow, I can even assemble it. And that should be that shape.
New module created.
So the module's created, but I need the coolant. So that's all done and correct. Nice. That's one step. So I need coolant. This one is 1. That's 4. That's 4. So that's the slice. It's a bit tricky, this one. Just thinking about it. I do need to do the 4 and the 4. Yeah, that's 6 and 6. So yeah. So that's 8. That's one slice. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's 6. So that would be another slice. Well, sorry. that and that is one slice. That's two. That's half of a flat 4x4. That's the other half. Then if you took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that's half of a slice. And then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that's the other half. So that's 3 slices of yellow. I'm confused too, don't worry. So right, so that's holding that up because it's a sorter, that's fine. Okay. So this module challenge is now done. Where is it? This one. So I could repurpose it and make this one and get more. Not right now though. And actually, hold on. I completely made a mistake here. That's making that one. Right, okay. I got confused there for a bit. So now what I might do is make that one, because I can delete all this now because I'm not making that block anymore. So for this block, so 1, 2, 3, 4, that's one slice, and that's half a slice. That's the same there. There might be some waste in this one. So Okay. Let's start out. I actually didn't want to make the block straight away. Starting off, I want to cut it in half. I'll do half blue and half this and this and this and this. I actually don't want to use any of those. Yeah, we'll start out there. Well, I kind of think, yeah, all right. So first thing I want to do is I'm going to cut it in half. Simple like that. Then that's about right. So I'm going to make a blue piece. Right, so that's the blue bit done. I'll deal with that in a minute. This is going to be identical, but backwards. So that's like that. Now, I'm going to put a cutter here. I'm going to do that. I might flip it over to here, maybe. No, we'll just get fiddling around. Yeah, actually I will. Rightio. Then okay, one of these one so this one I want to go into the 4. Yep. And then actually so no, that's so I have this like that. This we do that. That's going to be that. Like that. Right. But I need to split this like that. Then she always made that the black one. And then I'm going to cut it. Like that. That's that one and that one. And then this. Actually, it makes more sense if I do that. and then that one there. Rightio. Then we need this. We'll just, if I copy all of this, and then
New module created.
easy. All right. All right, that was a distraction, but now I'm back to this one. And also in the tech tree, there's that one, Hyperbot assembly. Hyperbots, I don't know what they are. Crane amounts I don't need. Thought there was something else that was produces twice as many androids. I don't know if we need that right now. But that was one, and this was one, which was yellow related. So I'll spend the money on that right now. Right, so we're making our way through this one. And also, now we're back to this one. So, I'm really trying to think about this one. This is there's two colors, three colors, but yellow is the only painter, and it's making, that's one, that's two, and that's three. So 3 slices. No, hold on, that's one, that's an 8. Yeah, 3 slices of yellow. If I look at it differently, if I pretend this was yellow, then I can, that's half a block. So if we were to go like that. And then if we, okay, so that makes, yep. That and that. This is my pigment coming in. Right. Then I can get a stamper. And I'll do that first. And then that. Oh no, that would have been right. That like that. Then pretty much I do the same again with a white block. And then, so this I'll just trash. This piece here, I'm going to trash for the moment, but I may reuse it later. So then all I need to do is copy that. No, I might manually do this. Okay, that there. We'll just do it up here, because all I've got here is I'm not using I'm not going to need these. And then perfect. So now this time I'm going to put a stamper down. Right, so that's the keep piece. Right. So I'm going to trash that one. Oh, that's right in front of my building. Hold on. Okay, and then I just want to monochrome that. And then do that, and then
New module created.
easy. And that goes to the superior processing plant. So I might actually change this. Right, so that just leaves me with this one. Now I did have that block there and another block. I'm going to So I'm just thinking, that is that bottom section, but I want these. What about if I split it, then I'm gonna cut it. Like that. And we put a actually no. It's a pity I can't. What's up, Randy? Oops. No, not right now, mate. Oh, this is that, right, yeah. There's not much room there, is there? There we go. Okay, so now I've almost got this, but I need to actually split that, and then I've got a monochroma. Oh, I'll do it last because I've got to do that piece and the other one. So this goes there. This so that and that, then I can monotone it. So that should start. No, something's right. No, oh no, hold on. That's not right. I've got to join this one and that one. Oh, that's the only annoying thing. Or maybe in that instance, this like that, and then that's the bit to join up with that, isn't it? That's right. What about this way? And then you got that one and that one. So that's not the piece. What's gone wrong? One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Oh, that's where the... Wow, that was a complete... Yeah. Okay. You right, Randy? I'm actually going to redo all that. Because now I've seen an easy way to build it. Yeah, I'm just going to... Oh, hold on a sec. Right. Now I know what's going on. So what I would do here is stamp it. Then split this. Actually, no. Cut it. Then I would split it. Right. Trying to get this to fit into here, but that's alright. It doesn't need to. Right, so now I missed a step here. Oh, it's a stamp. I missed the stamper step.
New module created.
This is done now. So the last thing I might do in this session is make this module. and then I think we might wrap it up for today. So basically, back here again, we're just going to destroy what we've made and remake it. So what I need is one, so this is basically 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 shard blue, 1 shard yellow. Pretty much well. So I actually need 2. Split like this. So that's the right amount going that way to all of those. And then I need to split this. And there'll be monochrome. So that's 240, that's 120, that's 60. So they're all, and then everything's 60. So if we started off, we're going to right. So 1, 2, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then go up. 1, 2, 3. So if that was, yeah, okay. Then I should be able to go like this. So hard for me to tell. It's like really, I think it's right. There's 1, 2, 3. You can't get a good, like, I want to get a view like that when I'm in the machine. I feel like it's not correct. Like it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. You sure that's it? Alright, so if I did that, and the blue one has to be the same. So here's my blue output. And then the white one So that's blue, that's nothing, that's black, that's yellow, that's white. And this one is one higher. Like that. Right, so then Right, so I think the blue and the black are correct. The yellow and the white. No. Oh, that looks better. The wrong way though. No, there we go. Black, yellow, white. So yellow is wrong. So the yellow has to come up. Yellow is so the yellow has to come up. I think it's okay here. It's in this piece here. Yeah, I can see it. I wish you could refiddle with them. Right, so let's see if I can get really does my head in. The fact that I can't get a bird's eye view on this machine is really infuriating. I think the yellow's wrong. let's have a look here. The blue kind of looks right. The yellow looks right. The blues maybe. I just can't see. You can't get the right angle on the machine for this. All right. Let's go with this. There's a gap of 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel that that's correct. They're the same height. The yellow needs to be up 2. So this one is, that's black, that's nothing, that's blue, that's white, that's yellow, and that's up 1, up 2. That's up 1, that's up 2. So the highest blues So you got yellow, white, blue. I don't think my blues are correct. I'm going to start. So that's nothing, that's black, that's yellow, that's white, and that's blue. And that would be, that's correct in that spot. So this and this are in the correct spots. So that's nothing. That's black, yellow, white, blue. Nothing, black, yellow, white, blue. So now if I get a low blue, and I come back one, and then that's where the black is, that's where the yellow should be. So we've got black, we've got black and white. Yeah, my yellow and blue aren't right. Oh. I think I've found the frustration point of this game, where the enjoyment has been lost. Yeah, my yellow piece is not correct. That's what's wrong. So it's back to here. Right. So that's black. That's nothing. That's blue. That's white, and that's yellow. So that's black, nothing, blue, white, yellow, and it's one higher. Yeah, so let's see if this works now. I think that's it. So the black and then blue. Oh, no, it's black and yellow. Oh, I've got the yellow and the blue offset wrong. This is not fun. I'm just going to say that. Not fun at all. I found the not fun part of this game. So that would be the black, and then that's the yellow, and then one. I don't know how the other machine is still. Oh, yeah. Something's not right. So the blue and the yellow have screwed up. Because the yellows... The yellow's there, across by one. I don't think I have. Oh!
New module created.
Oh my God, hallelujah! It's over! That was exhausting. That's really the last of these.
Module challenge completed.
Oh yeah. We've got 260 so far in the yellow. I don't need crane reach. Skylines per island could be helpful. Rudely interrupted by Randy's barking. Supply drone speed. Advanced assembler level 2, but that's the 3-part one. Advanced cutter. Die mixer efficiency. Bigger cargo. Conveyor belt speed. I really want this one, I think, the minor speed. Maybe. Not... probably die mixer efficiency. Painter speed. Oh, painter speed would also... Well, it would simplify things, but this would be a better one. Oh, I can afford these. And can I afford this stuff yet? Not yet. Keep spending money. But, okay. Now that I've done that, cooling is the next one. And that's... What is it? It's the... Oh, this is working now. This is actually... We are pumping out a lot of this That's great. So that addition over here is making a big difference. Sweet. All right. Well, also I did cut back on all the stuff making yellow things, so there's that as well. But this is, anyway. So Coolant's going to need polyrock and blue hexacrystals. Okay, so that's pretty easy to make. I was thinking it's going to be more complicated. Alright. I'm going to wrap it up anyway for today, because I am a bit worn out. I'm going to leave this. Trying to find where I'm up to. Here. This is we're going to take off. Because I have here. We've got crystals here and that and that. So I can start churning out some coolant. And then we'll get that one running over here. Because we're just waiting on it for that. Alright. That's too easy. I could even possibly convey the coolant over and not need to use that. That might work. Anyway, we'll work that out later, but we're going to wrap it up there. Very frustrating, I've got to say, that puzzle. Like, in my mind, it was very hard to figure it out, but I got there in the end, but yeah, I wasn't having much fun. Anyway, we'll keep going in the next episode and press on. I think I've gotten my vibe back. We'll see how we go. We did quite a bit today. We got we tore down some of the old module challenges that were using the yellow pigment, so I could make more of the newer module challenges. And once we did all that, we also played around starting on the newer advanced processors, or whatever they are, with the yellow, that needs the yellow pigment as well, and one of them uses the advanced assembler. So we got all the recipes up and running, but now I need coolant for one of the machines. So in the next episode, we'll build the coolant and start getting that running in, and we should be able to start progressing a bit more. It's been a bit of a having to adjust my mind on how to do that, but also I haven't played for a bit, so I've also sort of been learning how I do things and looking at it all, and yeah, we're getting there. It's I did get really frustrated with one of the puzzles there, one of the blocks, that I couldn't get a bird's eye view of the blocks, and yeah, my mind doesn't work that way. Anyway, so that was a frustration point, but once we got past it, it wasn't too bad. Anyway, we'll continue in the next episode and see how we go. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, and night. I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.